Professor Oak has something else to tell us now. Welcome back. You take pictures at a good pace. To make your work easier, here's a present. It'll come in handy for taking Pokemon pictures. Would you like to be closer with Pokemon? Then use an apple-shaped Pokemon food. It's not actually an apple, it's apple-shaped Pokemon food. Because it would just be too easy to have actual apples. It's easy to use. When you're not focusing your camera, press A and throw it at the nearest Pokemon. The Pokemon in the distance will happily come closer when you throw it at their face. If you want to throw farther, just look up slightly and throw. Here's a hint for you. Throw Pokemon food to an electrode that's not moving and see what happens. Alright, so we'll give that one a shot. Alright, no need to repeat. But we are going to have to go through this level one more time.
Yes.
Which, I mean, playing through these levels over and over again can get a little tedious if you've played the game a lot, honestly. But, I mean, if you haven't, then I honestly, the first time, I had a ball with it, so I hope y'all like it. I could play through this game all day. Look at him there. And we're going to go ahead and save this guy's life this time by whacking him in the face with an apple to try to keep him out of the blast zone. And he's going to get right up in our faces about it, too. Now, we're going to go ahead and get him to stop us here real quick, because when that electrode explodes, you're going to notice something that we didn't catch a picture of last time, which is the Kakunas will drop down when that happens. Also, another unique thing, you can whack an electrode and get a nice little picture of it exploding.
That's a nice one.
I like that one. Just for fun, we'll hit this one too.
We killed him.
Confusing it with apples.
Apple-shaped
He's
food.
allergic to apples.
The apple-shaped food.
Right? It's not actually apples. It's just apple-shaped Pokemon.
He's allergic to them, so he does.
Uh-oh.
We'll lead him over there, and nothing's gonna happen just yet. I'm sorry I got your hopes up. Now, a little thing that I didn't show you earlier, the last time I went through this level, is if you look at this pond while you go by it, get a nice little picture of Snag and Magikarp over here.
He's the man. Wish I had a Magikarp.
The splash attack Magikarp.
Okay, just go ahead. It says question mark, question mark, question mark, but as we already know, it's going to show up as a Haunter. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get a better picture of Diglett this time.
Pika, pika.
There. Much better picture than last time. Now what will happen if we hit one that isn't moving? It's going to head turn around for us. Get real angry.
Make the screen pop up.
Now, there's two things you gotta do on this level if you want to be able to get everything that you can on this try. Which is, if you throw a Pokemon food in front of Magnemite, he's going to come at it, so you can actually take a picture of him while he's distracted. Another thing you want to do is, see that electrode from last time? Just start hucking apples right over at him. I mean, just get your finger right up its butthole, man. Piss it right off. There we go, and he's going to explode. And a nice convenient wall of rocks is going to fall down.
What's going on?
And he's just like, whoa, did you know that when things explode, rocks can fall over? That's crazy. And there, he's going to go ahead and fly off, you know? Because you can just do that.
Into the sunset.
Alright, so this time we didn't really get that many new pictures. We got one of Kakuna that we didn't get last time. We got one of Magikarp that we didn't get last time. Magnemite, of course, which was a good one.
Hello.
There's another
Yeah.
one.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of the exploding one, see if that did any better than the last one. I like this one, though it's not in the center of the frame. I mean, I guess that one is, but
You'll still get.
I like
Yeah, you'll
The
get.
I like this
size,
one
but the
more.
bonus.
Ryan.
Ooh, don't forget that Magikarp.
This one was in the center of the frame this time, so we're gonna get better points for the Zubat. The Magikarp.
It's a good
Being
Magikarp.
the third.
The Magikarp gets special points every time. He always does. Don't ask why. He just
It's a special Pokemon.
He just- yeah,
It's
he's-
special life.
is special. And we're gonna go ahead and take the Electabuzz picture that we got. I don't remember. Yeah, that was not that was the last one. But he looks angry. And that one, so we might get a little extra points. And then the Magnemite picture that we have.
How does Magnemite eat the apple-shaped food exactly?
Now, I'm going to tell you something. I mean, it doesn't... Some people might care. It's meant a lot more back in the day. But the album mark, you're going to see a little button there that says album mark. If you like a picture and you want to keep it even though it's not the one that you're going to take with you to see Professor Oak, you can album mark it and it will stay in your album in a special section. It doesn't have to get graded, but you can keep it forever. Basically, when this game came out, what was so cool about it was you could take your game cartridge over to Blockbuster Video. I know, Blockbuster, ancient, right? But I don't think I've seen a Blockbuster in years. But you could take it to Blockbuster, and they would actually take the pictures that you took in this game and print them out for you. So it was like being a real photographer of Pokemon, you know? As stupid as that sounds, it was amazing. As a child, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I used to go to Blockbuster all the time and be like, print out my awesome pictures. Yeah, I always did. Look at that. Got a better one. Now, see this electrode? Size is better because he's not taking up so much of the screen. As you can see now, you know, it's not all about how much Pokemon you have in the screen, it's about the proportion. And it's got a better pose because it's exploding this time. Technique, right in the middle of the frame, doubles it right up, much better. Alright, Kakuna. It's so-so size. Pose is pretty good though. Technique, it was in the middle of the frame, cool. And there's extra Kakuna in here, so we get an extra 360. Which is pretty nice. And Zubat. This time we got him in the center of the frame. And I think he's a little better size too. About the same. Pose is the same. This one, on the other hand, was in the center. So we'll get much better reviews. Alright, this is Magikarp. How's his size? 500 points. How's his pose? It's splashed. Now he will say this every time. Every time. It is possible, however, if you throw an apple into the water to get a Magikarp to leap out super high into the air, and then it will say, wow, he's doing an awesome splash. But we were not lucky enough to have it happen this time. Haunter, that size is very good on this one. Pose was alright. The last one was better though. I have to. And it'll let you switch between which one you want. I personally just recommend going with whichever one has the highest amount of points. So there's that, yeah. Diglett did much better this time than he did the last time. Very happy about that. And let's see, the Electabuzz size wasn't as good. Pose was better. Technique was alright. But the other one won out by 80 points. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep the fainted one. Alright, Magnemite, another new one. Got a good pose going on. He's in the middle of the frame. And there's other Magnemite in the picture. Now see, here's where I get annoyed. None of the other Magnemite in these pictures can you actually take a picture of, because they're all doing their magnetic, you know, force field, so you can't take your picture, you know. But somehow, if they're in the background doing it, he can still recognize them as a Magnemite. Wonderful. So I think he's just fucking with you, honestly. He's just like, no, dude, wait. All right, so we got 17 kinds of Pokemon, but remember we hit that a nice little electrode at the end there. So, welcome back. We found a split path after we hit that, and according to the research, it should link to a new course. So now we have a new course we can go to, and we should go right away.
That took research.
Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed level 2, because it's time for level 3, which is Volcano.
The best level.
My personal favorite, yes. This is a very good level. There's a lot of fun things you can do on this level. Also, a lot of things you might miss the first time you play it if you aren't paying attention. Right away, Rapidash is going to come running right past you.
Dude, Rapidash.
And a couple of Rapidashes. I mean, if you want to get a better one, there's a couple down there you can usually spark some interest in. Vulpix is going to run around over here and be very excited for this apple.
She loves apples.
I think, and I'm not positive, don't quote me on this, but the rumor going around when I was a child was that the 64th Pokemon that they were going to put in this game was going to be Ninetales, and there was going to be a way to evolve Vulpix.
There is.
You can't.
There is, actually.
There's...
Because I've done it before.
You can get Vulpix to fall into the lava, but it doesn't actually do anything.
You can get Arcanine.
You can get Arcanine, yes. And you can get Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard on this level. For instance, here's Magmar. And there's a little Charmander over there.
Oh, you gotta get it so you block off your road and you get the one where Charmander just keep on pouring down the hill.
I see, now Charmander's gonna go ahead
That's my favorite
and
shot.
steal this apple. And kaboom! And then Shwiliwa. Charmeleon.
He's like, oh crap, you just evolved me.
Yep. Now, a little secret I'm gonna tell you right here. Don't hit the egg yet.
This is my favorite part in this game. Because they're so adorable.
Throw this little Charmander over. A nice little apple-shaped Pokemon food, and he's gonna call in the Horde
His friends.
to come over and talk about how awesome food is.
Yeah, it gets better.
Oh yeah, it gets a lot better. And there's another one over here. You're gonna throw him an apple too. And he's gonna go ahead and call his friends over.
It's just a Charmander.
And they're gonna call their friends, and there's gonna be a party.
And everyone's gonna have apples.
And then you're gonna go ahead and just throw a couple of fruits over on here.
I'm so excited.
I like
Try-
it when you dunk him. You go,
Try
his
to-
arms fly everywhere.
Try to corral him. Bonk.
Oh god.
And then we're gonna go ahead and take a nice little picture of this little buddy over here.
Stand on apples still. You have loners.
Char.
They're angry at you.
No, they're gonna scream at you because they want more apples. So
You got the loners in the background. You get those guys in.
Charmander.
Yeah.
Alright. After that, you're gonna notice that there's a very large, ominous egg blocking the way.
Just maybe.
Just possibly, you might want to throw an apple at it. So go ahead and throw an apple at it. And get ready. Because kaboom! Moltres is gonna come flying out of there like a bat out of hell.
Word out of
And you're gonna picture him right there, he's gonna do well. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Kicked each other's
They just
asses.
beat each other's ass for no reason. I like it. Alright. So we're gonna move right along here. Moltres does a cool couple things. He'll double back and
Be all photogenic. and stuff.
yeah, be all crazy and cool. But you're gonna remember that those are over there. But right now, there's really not much you can do with them.
Shut up.
And Charmeleon's gonna just be walking around, you know, minding his own freaking business.
And
And we're gonna go ahead and just wait until he does that.
Oh man.
And he's just gonna really make this hard on me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boom. You're gonna want to go ahead and knock him in there.
And now he's dead.
And Charizard will come out and be pissed off at you.
Why'd you throw apples at me, dude? That's why you have the card. Because if you were walking, you'd be dead.
Right? Okay. So there's that. That's Volcano. There's a lot of Pokemon in that level that we haven't had a chance to take a picture of yet, but we will soon. Gotta work on getting some more stuff.
Probably the best level in the game.
It's definitely my personal favorite. Oh, look at that.
I'll do,
So
the,
happy.
do the other one.
Do
Go
the other.
back. Do that one.
The Screaming Charmander.
Oh, yeah.
Just do that one. Better. Okay.
A little. There we go. Screaming Charmanders.
Yeah.
There ain't even any reason to take pictures other than that one in this game because that's the best one.
There's that one of the
Moltres.
You get so many coins for it too. If you get all of them.
For such a rare Pokemon, he was very easy to find.
What is this ominous egg blocking
That is a
my way?
great picture.
Dead Magmars.
So they just killed each other.
Charmeleon walking. And we're gonna go ahead and take our Charizard with the flamethrower going on. Over to Mr. Oak. Professor Oak, excuse me. He's a professor. But, alright, let's see what he's got to say about this one. Rapidash. So-so on the sides. So-so on the pose. But the Pokemon is right in the middle of the frame. And here's another one. An extra 270. Not a bad picture if I do say so myself. Vulpix. Size is so-so. Pose. It's so heavy. How's the technique? Oh, the Pokemon's right in the middle of the frame. I can double the score for you. Wonderful. Your work is impeccable. Keep up the good work.
Impeccable.
Alrighty. Charmander.
Yeah.
We went ahead and skipped right through there just so you can see. The size wasn't great because we could have done better on it. But the pose 1,000. Technique ×2, and now you can see where it says same Pokemon, which means that there's other types of the same Pokemon in the same picture. Is it 800 because we have a whole bunch of other ones. You can get that that picture to have just a tremendously huge score. It was the highest ranked on my other game for forever.
Like 32.
So I recommend, taking your time with that one. And you can pretty much sit there because the egg is blocking the way. Then you got Moltres. Yeah, it's very nice. I suppose. Oh, it's a wonderful pose. Technique? It's in the center. Wonderful. Oh, there's not another one of the same type? Magmar. Size is blah. Pose? This is so funny. He's dead. How's the technique? Right in the center of the frame. Hey, there's another Magmar in the picture. So, there it is.
They're both dead.
Charmeleon, the size is crap. Pose is okay. Technique, in the center of the frame, so it's alright. Not a bad picture, I thought it would be worse. Charizard. So on the size, because he takes up a lot of the frame. What a flame! How's the technique? Right in the middle of the frame. There we go. Alrighty, and let's see. Wait, Fox. Return to the lab.